I've been building my business for the last like 2 years, and I need to get shit going. I need to hit the ground running. I need to get things done immediately yesterday. And I guess I'm gonna be documenting this journey. I really have nothing better to do. And I also wanna be able to upload videos on YouTube that are like horizontal. I know that's so silly, but I mean it. I mean it. So yeah, today I'm working on art. Well, actually right now I'm working on my weekly planner. The thing that helps me the most, I swear to you, is what can I do that would guarantee I do not get anything done? Changed my life. Like genuinely changed my life because it kind of like keeps me to account. What are you doing? I love your dress. Do you feel gorgeous? Yeah. Gorgeous and beautiful? Yeah. All right, cool. Getting my work done, getting a little artsy stuff, you know, a little remote. Gorgeous. Bye. So I started posting on TikTok regularly, literally for accountability purposes. And I think I'm gonna have to do that here. I swear to you, I think I'm gonna have to do like a year of like posting on social media. And because I set year goals. My friend just texted me something silly. I asked her how long it took for someone to text her back, and she said like 1 second. Like, I get it. But I think that's what I'm gonna be, that's what I need to be doing. I feel like I got good things going today. I just have to follow through. And even doing this video, I don't wanna know. But here I am. So I genuinely don't know what's wrong with me. I think there's something like really off in my mind, but it's casual. But you know what? I planned the work and now I'm gonna work the plan, and that's all I can do. Honestly, one of my exes, their dad would always, and we did not get along, me and this father of theirs. One thing that he would always say is like, you plan the work and you work the plan. And I was always like, okay, snooze, I'm bored of it, you know? But now that I'm like running a business and running a tight ship around here, you plan the work and work the plan. That's like, I live by that. So shout out Jeff. Hard, actually. Okay, so when I started posting on TikTok, it was because I needed to keep myself accountable. Yes, that's Miss Denali right there. I needed to keep myself accountable when it came to like building the business and everything that I was doing. Yeah. And so, yep. And so I think that I'm gonna end up doing that on here as well. I think for the next year, I'm gonna be consistently posting videos. I need to get that done. Ooh, me and Miss Denali, honey. She said it's me. But I think that that's what needs to be done right now. Because I'm at like a do or die moment, sink or swim. And I think that that's where I'm at. Because I have all these ideas and it's at a point where now I'm like, all these ideas I've had before, okay, this works perfectly within this timeline right now. Which is good because I write everything down. Because I know that ideas are good, but I also know that you can only focus on a few things at a time. Or honestly like one. If you focus on everything too much, you don't get good at anything. So I'm very much someone who I will keep an idea, put it in my back pocket, and know that it's good. And then usually, sometimes down my timeline, I'll be like, oh, this works perfectly right now. That's how I feel right now. We're watching the US-Israel bilateral meeting right now with DT and Bibi Netanyahu, the literal fucking devil. He's psychotic. Oh, no, we can't touch these. This is for Grandpa. For Grandpa! We're just opening Grandpa's mail because we're so sweet. So anyways, yes, that's what we're going to be focusing now on. I think that that's what this series is going to be because I need to be kept accountable, but I don't like to listen to anybody. I have problems with authority. So who needs to keep me accountable? Myself. How do I do that? By literally doing this. So I don't know. We built something real good on TikTok in a year. So I feel like if I do the same with consistency and the knowledge that I have now, I think it's absolutely possible, doable. And actually, I think it's a must. And right now I really felt very like, oh, this feels like the end of the world. I don't know what I'm doing and where I'm going and what's going on. And oh my God, and everything feels like the end of the world. And now I'm like, buckle down and figure this shit out, period. that's what we're gonna do. You guys, it's Tuesday, September something. I'm not even gonna try to guess. And today's one of those days where I don't feel the best, and I'm like, if I don't literally hold myself accountable like this, I won't do a goddamn thing all day. And like, I can't have that happening. Like, look at I look, and I'm still recording this. Fun. Me and my niece are out here getting some sun before the day really gets started. I know that there's so much that I have to do, and right now I'm just like in my head about it, but I'm over it. But I know for a fact that like I'm Miranda Gray and I'll figure it out. And also, by the way, I understand how busted I look. I understand. And you know what? This is the real fucking me. Like, I'm just a girl in the world. And if I look this good, this busted, bitch, imagine how good I look when I try. Don't play with me, okay? Don't. I'm not the one. Okay, so I still don't know the time, and I'm not gonna try to guess it, but today my plan was to post my art on my art Instagram and my art TikTok and post it on YouTube on the Gray Legacy channel, because I also want to link my Gray Legacy gift shop on the YouTube as well. And I'm like, I don't really know how to do any of this, but like at the end of the day, just getting started is like enough, you know? As long as I get started. I made my little milk with tea. Damn, if you know, you know. It's just so fire. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just so good. I was introduced to this by my friend who's from Sudan. So yeah, I mean, he kind of put me on last year, and I've had it almost every day since. And the days that I haven't are like terrible days for me. Fun. It's fun. It's routine. Okay? Call it what it is. I need to be uploading things to Etsy because it's more of a, I don't know, it's like a specific platform, but like I'm at a point where it's like I need to do or die and I need to get the shit done, period. And that's it. That's the only options that I have. It is sink or swim time right here. So I'm feeling a little nervous. But if anyone can do this, I can do this. I know that I can do this. I'm built for this. This is what I was put on this planet to do, is to figure it out. I've risen from the ashes so many times in my life. Like, this isn't the first time. It probably won't even be the last. So this is my time right now to get this shit figured out. And thank God, I think that I made things for myself in advance. Like, there were so many things yesterday where I was like, oh, I wish I had these phrases or things that I could use or things that I could put on shirts or things that I could put on stickers, things like that. Like, but what exactly do I say? I opened up a notebook I hadn't opened up in a while, and I had it already done. And all I had to do was just look at things that I had already made previously. And at the time I made them, I was like, these are good, but they're not for right this second. They were for me today, right now, which is wild that like I know myself enough to like in advance have all these things made for myself. Like, that's kind of powerful when you think about it. Anyways, yeah, today's Tuesday. I'll check in throughout the day, see what all I got done. I really want to work on art today and paint, but I don't really know like exactly if I'll have time. But you know what? I need to fucking make time. Period. That's what it is. I need to make time. Okay, so I just finished working out. Even though I should be working, but listen, I'm a big believer in like, if you can't maintain a workout schedule, you're surely not disciplined enough to build an empire. So, sorry. So, what did I get done today? Today, I uploaded videos of art to YouTube and to Instagram, and I cleaned my room. I'm making dinner. No, how sweet of me, right? I called my financial advisor, who I have not spoken to in a minute and a half, and got some things settled, which I had been needing to do, which was like a weight off my shoulders, thank God. I watched the Tucker Carlson part 2 of the 9/11 doc that he's doing, which, if we're gonna be honest, like, are we worried that TC should be beefing up security? Like, what's up with that? It is what it is. I know that I got more work done than I'm able to remember right this second, but I am doing it. So that's fun. And also, one thing I want to have a better understanding of is the different royal families of the world. I know that's so silly, but like, I do. Oh, actually, I run my friend's like fundraising page who lives in Gaza, and I worked on art today for that, which was good. Or like political art for my Etsy shop. I worked on that as well, which is good. And I went through and just like organized my art and a lot of other things just to get a better idea of kind of where I was going with that. So yeah, I mean, I did get a few things done today. I still have to get a few more done. But as for the accountability aspect of this, it's getting done. So, but also here's the thing. All I need to do is do 1% better every day. You know, start something new every day. Start something, do something, keep going. Don't allow yourself to get stagnant and stop and be in a way, like nothing good comes from water that sits. You know, we gotta be like a river. We gotta be flowing, okay? So, and we're doing that. Girl, we're really on the way up. There's literally nowhere to go but up from here, so. One of my like favorite things to do with people who are like literally living in delusional land, like, you know, far right MAGA, people that don't believe in the climate science, I love to hit them with this one. This is what I say. I know that you genuinely believe what you're saying. Makes them so mad. I'm watching the global Sumud Flotilla right now. The Maria Christina says the IDF vessel is in view. Paula, they're sitting there with their hands like this. And the Metique, I don't know if that's how you say it, they're chilling as for now, but oh Lord, this is nerve-wracking. Keep in mind, this flotilla is important because Israel will want to do everything in its power to let this get lethal. The last time any flotilla ever made it to the shores of Gaza was before 2010, because in 2010 is when they went on board, the IDF went on board and killed about 10 people, activists who were sailing with the flotilla coalition. And so no boat has made it to the shores of Gaza since. But this is the largest civilian flotilla in history. Like, what's happening right now is absolutely historic. And what the IDF is doing right now in this moment, I'm watching this live, this will be remembered in history, and this is a war crime happening as we speak. I'm watching war crimes right now, live. See, you can see here all of their hands are up on this one. This is live. I'm watching this live. These are probably people who are about to get intercepted by the terrorist state of Israel. Right now, this boat is getting hit by water cannons. Can you see that? By the IDF. It's fucking, that's crazy. Okay, Palestinian flag. I love to see that. Doing it on that one also. I think that's the same boat. Just shows the force of it. Oh my God. Right now I'm watching the global Sumud Flotilla try to break the siege on Gaza, and you can see the IDF on these two, I think this is the same boat right here, using water cannons to try to stop the aid flowing into Gaza. It is just the craziest thing. The way that they act with full and complete impunity is mind-boggling, and it cannot be allowed to happen. Like, blocking aid going to war zones and conflict zones is a violation of international humanitarian law. And all Israel does is commit war crime after war crime after war crime, and they're doing it again. So it's 12:12 p.m. I just started Resident Alien. My friend recommended it to me. Hopefully I live and love and laugh, I guess. But yeah, so I got some work done. I did some research on like keywords for the things about Bibi Netanyahu. And right now I'm making myself brekkie, and then I'm gonna eat that, and then I want to work on some art. Yeah, I think I just want to get some art in, but like fun art, like art that makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Art that's for fun. Oh, my sister from Japan just messaged me. She's not from Japan, she lives in Japan, but only for a little bit because she's coming home, so thank God. So I have these two canvases right now. I'm gonna tape them up. And I have these kind of things, I have these paintings in my room. I'll post a picture of them, I guess, with this. But I kind of want to recreate that just with like a rainbow theme. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. The way that nothing on earth holds me accountable like I hold myself accountable is wild. I should have known that nobody was capable of doing this but me. Also, I ordered the lifetime subscription from the Hob Learning, which is like to learn Arabic. Okay. See what I'm saying? But I usually make these kind of things in sets, so I'm gonna do it on this one as well. I think this is the frog tape. Yeah, it is. This is art that is literally just so silly and fun for no reason. Like, oh, you know what? I should have recorded myself doing this on a time-lapse-y. Okay, well, I guess actually what I'll do is end up putting a time-lapse over this. You guys, should I read Harry Potter? I feel like I should read Harry Potter. I haven't read it, seen the moves. Okay, you see what we're doing here? Okay, so this is kind of what I was talking about. Just got creative and fun with it, honestly. Don't know where I was going with this, but I'm not mad at it. But anyways, let's take these off and see what this looks like. I'm not mad at that. I like these. These are like my favorite ones yet, I think. I'm not mad at these at all. I have to show love to the sun as well because that's the only star that we can see during the day. And I'm a fan of that. Exclusivity, if you will. So it's Friday, October 3rd, when the ceasefire happened in January. I remember being so nervous. It went into effect the 19th of January, and Mo's birthday was the 22nd of January, and so it was 3 days before his birthday. And I remember after 2 months when it started again, and he had messaged me and he was like, "Mom, the bombing is back," and it was just like everything that kept me calm and sane was no longer. It was just like everything that could have, I thought that before that this had happened that it could not have gotten worse than it did, and it absolutely got so much worse. And if that is the case, that would just be the absolute best news possible for the end to the war. Mo is probably celebrating right now, and so I feel the need to also celebrate. Okay, so another thing actually is the fact that Taylor Swift's new album was just released called The Life of a Showgirl. And for those of you guys that don't know, I am unbelievably obsessed with her. And I haven't always been. This is new. Like in November of 2023, I discovered her music and went down a rabbit hole and was blown away at her level of mastery when it comes to storytelling and creating music and all that she does. It was just mind-blowing to me. It's a little bit hypocritical because I'm very vocal about the, climate change and all the things, and everyone hates her because she flies in her private jet, which so does every other billionaire, let me just add that. And also what she does for the economy is just astounding. But I have listened to every single song on her album at least 7 times already. It came out it hasn't even been 24 hours since it dropped. I've listened to it a ridiculous amount of times. So Father Figure right now is like my number one. The Fate of Ophelia just blew me away. Opalite, Dancing Through the Lightning Strikes. Are you fucking with me right now? Like, mind-blowingly genius. But Father Figure was so unbelievably powerful. That was like very much like on brand with her like vigilante shit, like just like come and take it kind of vibe. Like I fuck with her so heavy. Like I don't care what anyone says about it. I really don't. I'm obsessed. And honestly, what a great gift that was. After the week I've had, I needed that. Good morning. I just woke up and I look as such. It's October 4th on Saturday. Usually I wake up and I film on Saturdays, and I'm gonna do that, but I literally just woke up. It's almost 11 a.m., which is kind of late for me, but I'm gonna get up and film anyways. Right now I'm drinking my milk with tea and just letting the sun touch me, you know? Sometimes you just gotta, like, I just woke up, I look crazy. Sometimes you just have to let yourself load. And so, fine, I'm gonna play Taylor Swift's new album, and then I'm gonna take a shower and do my hair and makeup so that I can film this week. And then after that, I will edit this video, which I would like to have out by like tomorrow, but realistically that might not happen because I have to get these videos out tomorrow. But either way, I will keep you updated because that's the goal either way, is to get this done. And I'm over here like, what if I wait to do this till next week? No, Miranda, that's not the deal. It's not the deal that we made, you know? And being disciplined is like no longer negotiating with your feelings. And so I'm like, it's not what I was told to do by the boss. I'm the boss. So yeah, I don't really let myself get away with anything anymore. I'm pretty strict. I keep a tight ship. So it's Saturday, October 4th in the afternoon, very golden hour vibes, but news is just starting to come out of activists that were part of the global Sumud Flotilla and getting deported from Israel. Like, just stories are starting to come out of how Israel treated these people, and it is just so damn shameful and so fucking sad that this is the world that we really live in, you know? And I mean, they had grown adults like coming out and saying things like, this is a little girl, like she's young, you know? And they did it and just like harassed her. I mean, I'm just, this is one of those things where it's like, people see me talk about this stuff so eloquently. I think that this is one of those things where people usually see me talk about stuff like this, like, easily, but this news does affect me. It does bother me. It does cause me, like, feelings of the opposite of good. And it's just a fucking shame. It really is just a shame. I don't really know what to say, but I did want to comment on that. I just feel terrible for them. I read the B'Tselem report, Welcome to Hell, which was 118 pages of just the worst shit I've ever read in my life about the things that goes on in these torture prisons, in the Israeli prison system, and the systematic torture. And it's just devastating. And to know this is being done on such a global stage, I mean, that's like humiliating. You know what I mean? It's humiliating for people to be treated like that. There's a reason they treat people that way. And this is all stuff that is going to be faced, like, they're going to have to answer for this in The Hague and on Judgment Day. And it's just a very upsetting situation to watch unfold, one that we knew was going to happen because Israel has no limits, but it still is one nonetheless that is seeing all these brave people be treated with such a disgusting manner. Like, it really is just something very shameful. And I don't like how it made me feel when I saw it. Felt like it was important to talk about. And well, because honestly, this is such a big part of my life, you know? So it's October 5th, it's Sunday. I got the majority of my work done, and yeah, the rest is just what this is for. So hopefully I get that done and posted soon. Right now I'm making s'mores and watching Resident Alien because I've had quite the day. My chicken was so yesterday I went to go feed my chickens and one of them was killed. And I was like, no way. You know, it was just like, what's going on? And then I couldn't figure out, like, well, I mean, it's not hard to put two and two together. It was like some sort of critter, you know? And yep. Yeah, so then I heard them last night fighting. Ugh, poor chicken. His name was Sanchez. Or the rooster's name was Sanchez. And the chicken's name was Madrid. R.I.P. That is just so sad. I'm not kidding. I'm like, I hate it here. So anyways, that's why it's 4 p.m. and I'm making s'mores. The sun's out. I don't know what's going on here. Sometimes you just need to get through the motherfucking day. If that means that I have to make s'mores, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, yeah. Okay, I honestly shouldn't have as good of a time doing this. I probably should have a tiny bit more fear. What's that one show on Apple? Who's this guy that's like an arson detective, but he's like actually the arsonist. What is it? Hope this doesn't get me put on a list. I'm just trying to think. It was like flame or like fire or smoke or like something of the sort, you know? I wonder what it was called, to be honest with you. It was really good. I need to ask Millie. I need to ask Miss Millicent. Like, all right, enough already, you know? Calm down. I would, like, it's beginning to feel like fall. I, noticed that the leaves are changing in the trees already. It's starting to feel cool. My bestie who lives in Gaza, his name's Tarek, was like, it's finally getting to a point where I'm sleeping with a blanket at night. Like, that's good news. And I'm like, oh, I'm aware, King. That is the best news. Can this thing stop burning? This shit's got me acting like I'm a Girl Scout camp girl. Enough. Like enough. You know what I'm saying? My God.